Gold IRAs can be a fantastic investment, but failing to stay compliant can cost you millions. In this video, we're going to cover how to avoid those costly regulatory pitfalls, ones that could easily lead to fines, penalties, or losing your retirement savings. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what to watch out for when setting up your gold IRA and how to ensure you're not caught in any $1 million plus compliance traps. Stick with me, because avoiding these mistakes could save you a lot of money and stress down the road. First, let's start with something many people overlook: IRS-approved gold. Not all gold is eligible for a gold IRA. You can't just throw any gold coin or bar into your IRA and hope for the best. The IRS has strict standards, and if you don't follow them, you could face penalties or even have your account disqualified. What you need are coins and bars that meet the finest standards set by the IRS, like the American Gold Eagle, Gold Buffalo, and certain bullion bars. Not following this can lead to your investment being considered non-compliant, and trust me, that's a disaster you want to avoid. Next thing to be aware of is the custodian. You can't just pick any company to hold your gold IRA. The IRS requires that you work with a qualified custodian, someone who knows the ropes of handling precious metals. These custodians will manage the paperwork, ensure compliance with tax regulations, and make sure your IRA is secure. If you don't use a custodian that is IRS approved, you could be breaking the law without even realizing it. The custodian you choose has a huge impact on keeping your gold IRA compliant, so do your research and find a reputable one. The third thing to be cautious of is storage. The IRS requires that your gold be stored in a secure, IRS-approved facility. That means it can't be sitting in your home safe or under your mattress. Failing to follow this rule could lead to disqualification of your gold IRA and heavy penalties. Make sure that your custodian provides access to a secure depository that meets IRS standards, or you could end up losing your entire investment. This is one of those compliance aspects that seems minor, but it's a big deal. The fourth thing to keep in mind is prohibited transactions. You might be surprised, but the IRS has a list of what's considered a prohibited transaction when it comes to gold IRAs. You can't, for example, use your gold IRA as collateral for a loan. You can't buy gold from a family member and put it in your IRA. Even borrowing from your gold IRA or taking a distribution for personal use can land you in hot water. These rules are in place to ensure your gold IRA isn't being used for anything other than its intended purpose, funding your retirement. Finally, let's talk about required minimum distributions, RMDs. Even with a gold IRA, you'll still need to start taking RMDs at age 73. The IRS wants to make sure you're using your retirement savings, not hoarding them indefinitely. You'll need to start selling some of your gold to meet this requirement, which can be tricky with a physical asset like gold. Not meeting your RMD could lead to a hefty 50% penalty on the amount you should have withdrawn. So, plan ahead for how you'll handle this once you hit that age. If you're looking to navigate the world of gold IRAs with confidence, it's critical to know the compliance rules inside and out. But it's a good option if you do it right. However, if you want to work with the most trusted gold IRA company in America, you need to check out the free gold IRA checklist linked in the description. It's a guide I trust with all my gold and savings, and it's perfect for American retirees with $100,000 plus or more in their IRA or 401k, or even $5 million plus in savings. If you only have $50,000 or less, don't worry. There's another great option for you in the description as well. Make sure to check those out to keep your gold IRA compliant and set up for long-term success.